What's up, guys? It's your girl C Diddy here, and I am at the airport with my baby boy. Today we are going on an airplane ride, and in this video I am just going to show you guys our journey traveling with a newborn, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so we finally made it through security and we're walking through the airport, and actually it wasn't that bad. I am going to go through and give you guys some tips on what you should do, but it's been a good travel so far. Alright guys, so we have finally made it to our terminal and things have been going pretty well. It's been easy breezy so far. I'm just trying to see how he does when we get on the flight, but I had some people give me some tips about, like, if he starts fussing a little bit, that might mean his ears are clogged, so try to nurse him a little bit to make sure that his ears get unclogged. So that's one thing I am going to try to do. I will have tips later on what I thought I should have done and what I shouldn't have done throughout the airport, so make sure you guys stay tuned for the end result. All right, hey guys, we're back here and we're actually on the plane right now. He is doing some crying, so what I am going to try to do is give him a good feeding and then put him to sleep, and hopefully he'll sleep the rest of the flight, but we will see, and I'll let you guys know how the flight goes once I land. Alright guys, we have made it to our final destination. I am super excited to be here because it took us 4 hours to get here. It wasn't that bad. He definitely did cry a little bit, but when he did cry, I nursed him and he went right back to sleep. So it was pretty easy breezy, but I am going to come back and let you guys know how everything went and what you should and shouldn't do and what you should pack and what you shouldn't pack. So just stay tuned guys and keep watching. What's poppin', guys? As you guys can see in the previous clip, I definitely did take my newborn on a trip, and I am here to tell you guys how it went. I'm also here to give you guys tips on what you should bring, what you shouldn't bring, what you should do, and what you should not do. So first things first, let me tell you, that anxiety that you're going to have bringing your child on their first trip, let it go. Let it go, because it is super easy. I know when I first started out, like, thinking about going on this trip, I had so much anxiety. The day before, I had so much anxiety. The day of, I had so much anxiety. But when I got to the airport, it was literally easy breezy. Like, my son did very well. In the beginning, he was awake, but then he did fall asleep, and he pretty much stayed asleep almost the whole time. He did wake up a couple times and was whining and things like that, but other than that, it was easy breezy, y'all. Like, when we were on the flight, if he woke up a little bit, what I would do is just feed him a little bit, and he would literally just fall back to sleep with no problem. He only may have cried maybe 2 to 3 times, and it wasn't even really like a loud cry. It was like a little whimper to let me know, like, look, I'm waking up, I'm hungry, or there was like he needed to be changed or something like that. But other than that, for that 4-hour flight, he did so well. I don't know if it's because I did book a later flight. I did leave at 11 p.m. and I got to my destination at 7 a.m. So I don't know if that's why it worked out, but that's what I did. And more than likely, if I do have to travel with him again, I would probably pick a late flight. Like, you know, flying with an infant can be stressful or it can be easy breezy. It just depends on your child and depends on how organized you are. And like I said, I definitely did pick a late flight because I knew he would be sleeping, and it worked out so well. So one thing I would recommend is really pick a time where you know your child will be resting and won't be so agitated or be up and things like that. So the flight details are very, very important. Like, you need to make sure you pick a great time to fly or travel with your newborn or your infant. Like I said, I picked 11 to 7 a.m. and he slept the whole 4 hours. He did wake up, like I said, a little bit, but that's all I had to do was feed him, and then it was easy breezy. That was the first tip that I gave you guys. Second tip that I'm going to give you guys is be patient with yourself. Like, you know, you're going to be overwhelmed in the beginning, but make sure you're patient with yourself and you'll be fine. Third tip I'm going to give you guys is to be organized. Like, definitely be organized. Like, get everything that you need done in advance. Don't try to do everything last minute, because then you're going to be stressful. Like, go ahead and pack your stuff maybe like 2 days before. Pack his stuff maybe like the day before, so that the day of, you know, you're just checking on, okay, I have this, I have that. So it may be good for you to write everything that you think you're going to need for your infant and for yourself, and just have a checklist. You know, start checking it off as you're packing it, because it's going to help a lot. Like I said, do not pack the day of, because you are going to overwhelm yourself and you are going to stress yourself out. And we don't want that. We want the flight to be easy breezy. The fourth tip I am going to give you is things that you should pack for your infant. I would recommend, honestly, to pack 4 outfits. Some people may say it's crazy, or some people may say it's not enough, but personally, I packed 4 outfits, and they came in handy, because let me tell you, when we landed, this boy had 3 back-to-back blowouts, and I had to change him 3 times. So I did have 1 extra outfit left over, which was great, but he definitely did have some blowouts. So pack 4 outfits. Make sure you pack about, I would say, 30. People may think it's over the top, but I'd rather be over prepared than under prepared. Pack 40 things of diapers. Like, pack 40 diapers and you'll be straight. You know, your child, we don't know how often your child is going to go to the bathroom on that flight or when you are traveling, but pack those diapers, because they're going to come in handy. Make sure you have a fresh pack of wipes. Don't try to use an old pack that you already have, because sometimes you'll think you'll have enough in that wipe package and you really don't. So you don't want to get on the flight or in your car, or whatever way you are traveling, and not have enough wipes. So be sure to pack like 40 diapers, use a fresh pack of wipes, and you'll be good to go. I think we're on now tip number 5. I will say pack blankets. Like, pack a burp cloth. Pack just like a warm blanket, like a cozy blanket. Pack a swaddle. Pack a hat. Make sure you pack extra little mittens for your child if your child does wear mittens. I believe like all infants wear mittens, you know, but you know, that, I don't know. That's y'all business if you do or you don't. I know my child wears mittens, so I packed extra mittens. Make sure you're packing stuff that is weather permitted for where you are. You know, like, I was coming from LA to Virginia, and in Virginia right now, it is cold. Like, y'all, it is very, very cold. So I made sure to pack things that, you know, were right for the weather here for him. So as soon as he got off the flight, he was bundled up and ready to go. You know, that was one thing. So make sure you pack for the weather when you get off the flight. Another thing that I would be sure to pack in your diaper bag. So all of this, I think I missed a step. All of this is going to be in your diaper bag. Whatever you pack in your luggage for your child is probably like clothes and things like that. This is primarily for your diaper bag, okay? Like I was saying, another thing I would pack is multiple pacifiers if your child has a pacifier, because when you're on a flight or when you're traveling in a car or however you're traveling, like I keep saying, you're not going to be able to rinse it off. Like, say it drops, like my son dropped his a couple times and I had 5 pacifiers, so I was straight. I wasn't about to keep getting up and washing it off in the bathroom sink or anything like that. I just switched them out. So make sure you pack enough pacifiers so if they do drop while you're traveling, you have another one, easy breezy, don't even worry about washing it off. Other thing you should pack is like the diaper cream, you know, a little thing of Aquaphor if you need it, because sometimes traveling, you know, they get a little dry. The baby definitely get a little dry during the travel. I would say make sure you pack hand sanitizer during this time. It's a must, 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 must. Hand sanitizer, Lysol wipes, or whatever disinfectant wipes you have. I also packed his baby soap, to be honest. Like, I got a small thing of baby soap and I definitely packed it. So when he did get off the flight, what I did was I wiped him down, to be honest. I went into the bathroom after we were done traveling. Like, when we got off our flight, I definitely wiped his hands down, I wiped his face down, just so I can feel like, you know, I disinfected him. That is one thing I did do, so make sure you guys have that stuff. And I believe I said make sure you have diaper cream. Diaper cream is a must. What else did I pack? I think that's pretty much all I packed, to be honest. Like, it was a lot, but it wasn't too much, if that makes sense. If you're taking a flight, I am going to tell you that going through TSA is easy breezy. Like, that's all you're really going to have to do is put your stuff up on the, you know, what is that thing called? How would I say? What is that thing called, y'all? I can't even think about it. Whatever the thing is that scans all your luggage and all your items that you're going to take on the plane, that's all you're going to do is put all that stuff up there. You're going to take, if you're going to bring a stroller, you are going to just leave it to the side and somebody is going to walk it through another security system. And more than likely, instead of you going through the part where it makes you put your hands up and all that stuff, they're going to just walk you through a regular old-fashioned metal detector and you are good to go. They don't really make you do too much. It's just the standard, basically going through TSA. You're just going to have to carry your child. That's about it. And once you get to the gate, y'all, if you guys are flying, once you get to the gate, it is a must. Like, they will remind you over the microphone, but I almost forgot. You need to go talk to the people at the desk and let them know that you have a car seat, you have a stroller, whatever it is, so they can tag it. And once you get down to the ramp, that's all you're gonna do is leave it to the side. It's pretty simple with that. So that's all pretty much of going through the airport. That is easy breezy. You're able to bring your stroller if you want to. You're able to bring the car seat if you want to. Like I said, you just check it at the desk and they'll give you like a little slip and you just take it down the ramp and it's easy breezy. Like I said, traveling with the infant is not as hard as you think. I thought it was going to be very hard, but it wasn't. Another thing I would tell you about packing is, if, like, this is not with packing your baby bag. I already spoke on packing the baby bag. Now I'm speaking on packing your luggage that you are going to check, or that you're going to have a carry-on, whatever situations you're going to do. I do recommend that if you're traveling by yourself, or even if you're traveling with somebody, just check those bags so that the only thing you're worried about is your purse that you're carrying or the diaper bag, you know, something light. That's what I would recommend. It's just to check those bags. But for those bags that you are packing to check, mommies, I recommend this. Do not try to put your stuff on the same side you're putting your child's on. Like, you know, normally your luggage bag has two different sides. I would definitely pack your child's stuff on one side and then your stuff on another. Personally, for myself, I definitely underpacked. But I'm okay with that because I could just purchase stuff while I'm here if I need it. I'd rather make sure my child is overly packed than underpacked. So I'd rather be underpacked with the clothes and the shoes that I needed than for my child not to have enough clothes with him. So that's what I would recommend. Definitely do two different sides, or if you want, pack their own bag. But honestly, with an infant, like, you don't really need to do that because their clothes are small. So you could fit all of that into your luggage. But I guess it's how long you're going to be gone. But like I said, I believe that, you know, packing it just two separate sides in one luggage will be easy breezy. Like I said, make sure you check your bag. That'll make things easy breezy. And I just say, be patient, because everything is a journey. Everything is a learning lesson, like I always say in all my videos.
and just go with the flow. Don't overthink anything, because that's what's going to cause you to stress out. Because like I said, it is easy breezy, easy breezy, and your child more than likely will do well if you stay organized. The main thing is to be organized. Things that I am going to tell you that I didn't really need to bring, to be honest, that I felt like I overpacked, is a swaddle. Like, some of them have, like, I have the ones that you put his feet in and you use, like, put them like that. Don't bring those ones, okay? Because honestly, those are the most difficult ones to have on when you're traveling, like, because you have to take all that Velcro off. Then you have to take his feet off. Like, if you just do like a simple wrap, like with a blanket, like a swaddling blanket, it is easy. So like, if you need to change your child's diaper, that's all, and you don't want to wake that child, you just bring it off, you know, slowly, like move slow, so you won't wake your child up, because that Velcro one is like like, it makes too much noise, and your child is definitely going to wake up from that because you're doing too much motion. But if you just do a light little blanket and take it off slow and move very slow, that'll be fine. I also will recommend, when you are dressing your child and getting your child prepared to get on the flight or travel, dress them in clothes that are easy breezy to change their diapers. I would not recommend doing the buttons. Like, to me personally, the buttons are so annoying. So if you just get them, honestly, put them in a sleeper. Like, it depends on what time you leave. It doesn't depend on what time you leave. Put them in a sleeper. More than likely, put them in a sleeper that has the double zip, the one that has a zipper on the bottom and maybe the zipper on top. I put my child in the one that has both the zipper on the bottom and zipper on the top. So if I needed to change him, I'll just zip up from the bottom, take his little legs out, you know, change him, and be done. What I did do is, when I got off the plane, was, you know, change his diaper again, wiped him down, and I put an outfit on him. So if you're trying to see family, you don't want your child to be seen in a sleeper for the first time, I would just say pack an outfit that you want your child to be seen in, and you'll be done. Like, that's all I recommend. Like, that sleeper is going to work wonders. Like I said, do not get the button ones, because you're going to be annoyed having to change his diaper and trying to button on the plane when it's only a little bit of light. And like I said, if you are a new mommy, be patient with yourself. Even if you're not a new mommy, be patient in general, because it can get stressful if you're not patient with yourself, or if you're overwhelming yourself. Like I said, your trip will be easy breezy as long as you are organized. So don't be afraid to travel with your child, and make sure, you guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys comment down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to tell a friend, your girl C Diddy is on the scene.